Here we are, live from the NAB 2019. My name is Mike West, broadcasting at BSWTV.com. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, all that stuff. We are in part brought to you by the system that's making this all possible, HDV Mixer, video for radio, simply switching for easy monetization. Don't be the last to find out. Orban Labs Inc., processing for the new age and some of the old too. Stay above the competition. Consoles, processing, you name it. Wheatstone does it better and better. And by HEIL. Boy, these mics sound good. Damn, I'm serious. I was just flashing. I sound almost like a broadcaster.
You sound almost amazing.
Yeah. Ash Levitt is here from HEIL Sound, head of research and business development. HEIL, very unique company, as everyone knows. Rich history in live sound, studio radio and beyond, the quadraphonic PA system, ham radio, and of course, incredible microphones, headphones, mic stands, basses, all that cool stuff. You do it all.
We do it all, or we try to.
No, you do it well, Ash.
Thank you, thank you.
So what are you showing here this year at NAB 2019?
So we're bringing a selection of our microphones that are popular for broadcast and podcast streaming. Chief among those would be our PR40, which I'm speaking into right now. It's very popular across all of those mediums that I mentioned. Also our PR30, which is sort of related, the cousin, if you will, to the PR40. It's a great mic for broadcast, podcast, has a bit of a different frequency response than the PR40. So if this mic, which sounds fantastic for you, is not good for you, the PR30 will probably be good for you.
Well, let's switch them out right now.
No, yeah. We're also showing our PR77D, which is our newest microphone. It aesthetically looks like an old RCA 77 ribbon mic, but it's a dynamic microphone, like all of our microphones. It won 2 Best of Show awards at last year's NAB show, and is doing really well for us, especially if people have a video component to their podcasting.
It comes in a wonderful array of colors.
It does, purple and black. Purple is kind of our color historically. So,
what color sounds the best?
Purple. Purple.
Why is that? I don't know, but it's secret. It just does.
We can't tell you,
secret sauce.
But it's good.
Yeah, they are really cool, and I don't think many people are doing microphones that have cool colors like that, but it's kind of like, because, podcasting and broadcasting are interfacing. They're almost one and the same now, but if you're going to do a podcast, you might as well have a microphone like this that looks cool. This is bling.
Right. Oh, no, this thing looks great.
It might as well look good on camera.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I have to ask you about your boss, Bob HEIL.
Sure.
If you don't know about Bob, do a Google search, and you'll go, holy crap. He's done a lot of stuff. So just, 2 things come to mind. 2 bands, Grateful Dead, and The Who.
The Who.
What did he do for those bands?
Long story short, he had a music store at the time. He was starting to do early PA development, sound reinforcement. And he basically got tied into doing sound for bands like the Grateful Dead, like you mentioned, due to a very funny story where they were traveling from New Orleans to St. Louis, and the band made it, but all of their crew and gear got confiscated by the DEA. Oh, I wonder why. Step in Bob HEIL, he saved the day, went on tour with them, ended up designing a lot of sound equipment for The Who, such as the quadraphonic PA, the modular mixers, the talk box, microphones, things like that. And Bob also has quite a big history with amateur radio. He was designing microphones for amateur radio. Joe Walsh of the Eagles, who's also a ham radio operator, said, I want one of these designed for live sound for use with the Eagles, and that's basically the start of the current iteration of our pro microphones. Wow. That's an incredible history. It's a very rich and detailed history, for sure. There are some people, I'm sure you've come across them in the business, that drop names, but guys like Bob HEIL, when they drop names, then they're really dropping them. He will whip out a story every now and then where he'll be like, oh, I didn't tell you that? No, Bob, the many years I've known you, that has never come up. So yes, he's full of stories like that. Those are the best, man. I'm also, and you're wearing your headphones. Right. Can you tell us a little about these? Yeah, so these are our ProSet 3 headphones. They're fantastic for basically any kind of broadcasting monitoring like we're doing right now. People that are in the live sound industry, our front of house engineers, monitor engineers, they love these as well because there's a phase reversal switch on the side. Oh, I didn't notice that until now. So if you're in an environment where you get a lot of ear fatigue, things are pretty noisy, you can switch that over and it will make the speakers in your headphones go out of phase.
Wow.
And
I'm talking backwards now.
And it's very helpful if you
cool.
are in those kinds of environments.
I may be. Is anyone else doing this right now?
Not that I know.
I don't think so. Oh man, I could play with that little switch all day.
It's a very interesting feature if you are in professional audio and you know what that kind of effect can do for you.
Yeah, you're right. These are really comfy, and they have like a squishy top here that's great. And I like them because they're not bulky.
Right. They're very lightweight, very comfortable, sound fantastic.
I might have to switch from my normal brand.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's good. That's good for you.
That's good for us. Thank you.
Well, thanks for joining us here. I know your booth is busy, so you probably have to get back. But,
sure.
You can find HEIL products, of course, at BSWUSA.com, and you can give them a call right now at 800-426-8434. Ash Levitt, it's really an honor to talk to you, and all the best to your company and your boss.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
See ya.
Thanks.
BSWTV here at NAB 2019. We'll be back in about a half an hour with more product information for you and yours and yours and yours.